Right, I've never done a video like this before. Never. Never been on YouTube and uploaded any videos. I don't have channels and all that. I'm going to have to create one to upload this. I'm just going from work. Had a quick scroll through my social media, as you do. Twitter, Facebook and the like. And this video is in reference to the situation at Sheffield Wednesday, who I happen to support. And I see two posters in particular, one on YouTube and one on X or Twitter or whatever it is, claiming to be in the know. Hashtag ITK. You know, one saying he's had a phone call at 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning to give him an exclusive scoop of who's taking over the club. Right, so someone's ringing you at 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, some guy called Simon, to tell you who might be taking over Sheffield Wednesday. Why not? It makes absolutely zero sense to me. And they peddle all these stuff, rumours, and I've heard it could be him, and I heard it could be him, and it might be him, and it could be this party and that party. Well, yeah, that's not in the know. That's just throwing enough arrows that eventually one will stick him treble 20. You know, you can give a poor darts player 50 darts, they'll stick one in treble 20, just on low of averages. You know, you throw enough arrows and one sticks, and that's what's happening here. And then you have another whopper on fucking Twitter claiming to be Oracle, and he's got sources close to the club and he's heard and he's been told. Right, so why would any credible party, and I'm talking like, well, Simon Jordan's been in the running, Mike Ashley, we know has been in the running, that has been reported and accepted by various sources, real credible journalists and organisations, we know that. Sky Sports News, for example, have reported it. Why would they tell Simon on X? It makes zero sense. And what you're doing is risking derailing potentially a takeover. I'm not saying that they pay too much credence to these kind of individuals, but when you spread it enough and share it enough and people pick it up everywhere and run with it, and it, if nothing else, it creates frustration and just scaremongering and everything just within the fan base. It's like, just let it play out. Let it play the fuck out. A week tomorrow is the soft deadline, we've heard from the admin team, Chris Wigfield and co, where the preferred bidder may get announced. And if that is the case, I would imagine Chris will use the official site, the official channels, the professional channels, Rob Staten from BBC Radio Sheffield, Alex Miller and Joe Cran from Sheffield Star. It won't use Simon off YouTube or Simon off Twitter. I'm absolutely certain of that. Absolutely certain. And I'm certain that none of you know anything. You're trolling journos, you're making guesses, some of it will be educated guesses and rumours from other sites and sources. Like, everybody knows, if you know, I can get rumours up just by typing it into Twitter and Facebook groups and whatever. And I get that people want to speculate. It's exciting. You know, it passes time. We have our own little group amongst friends. Bambo's Batty, actually. Bambo's Batty. Don't ask why it's called that, but there you go. And we'll throw names out there, and everyone has their 2 penneth, and they'll say, oh, I think it could be them. Oh, it might be them. Brilliant. Welcome all that. That's excellent. And, you know, oh, I've heard on this from this place online and whatever. But we don't go on to Twitter and splurge it absolutely all over for 25,000 people to see and run with it and get all into a tiz about. We just speculate amongst ourselves. Oh, it'd be good if we could get that person. Oh, yeah, well, you know. And so that's fine. Just because I have a pint, whatever. No problem. But when you start doing YouTube channels and videos and getting followers and traction and sharing it, and then it becomes a bit of a snowball and an avalanche, and then people saying, oh, it's the Waltons. Right. So the fans then get in their head it is the Waltons. They start Googling them, who they are and what have you, what's the wealth, who they've been involved with, and blah, 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 blah. Then Chris Wickfield comes out and says, well, no, 100%, no chance. We have not been in contact with the Waltons. I will guarantee you now, because that's just getting fans' expectations up. And then they could potentially be disappointed when the new owner doesn't happen to have as much wealth or whatever. Yeah, so it's a really difficult job for Chris Wickfield. And, like, he's done a fantastic job. He's done more for Wednesday in the last 4 weeks than what Chansiri has done in the last 10 years. Like the openness, the communication, the whole positivity that were coming around the club, barring Sunday's absolute fucking surrender and debacle to his neighbours. But that's another story. I'm not going to get into that. So my plea is to all these in the knowers, get a WhatsApp group, get a Facebook group, discuss it with your mates, invite some mates. Don't get fucking splurging it all over Facebook, Twitter and YouTube. I'm in the know. My contacts have said. You've got no contacts? You've got none. You've got zero. Just shut your mouth, because nobody's interested. And wait for it to play out. And when there's something credible to announce, this admin team will announce it. And let's hope, fingers crossed, that, you know, a brighter future's on the horizon for us. But don't get going off with all your just crap, false hope and claiming to be this and claiming to be that. Have a discussion amongst friends. Don't get jumping all over fucking social media and sharing it for popularity or to get likes and shares. It's doing my fucking head in. Honest to God. It's a fucking newsfeed full of it. Well, I've heard that. Shut up. Fuck's sake.